a lie I can't defend. Scrolling through achievements, wondering how it ends. Shadowed by the doubt that whispers in my ear. Am I just an imposter, living in my fear? Code's a tangled mess, errors stack like my regrets. Trying to find my place, but I'm stuck in silhouettes. Lines of code and lines of thought, spiraling inside. Chasing validation in a world where I can't hide. Every failed compile, a crack in my disguise. Searching for the confidence behind these weary eyes. I don't belong here. Echoing screams inside my mind. I don't belong here. Breaking through the walls I've confined. I don't belong here. Feel the rage, let it ignite. I don't belong here. Catharsis in the dead of night. Imposter syndrome, a shadow I can't shake. Every success I've earned feels like a mistake. Comparing every step to the masters in the field. Questioning my worth, wondering what's real. Tangled in the code, tangled in my mind. Searching for the truth that I can't seem to find. Oh, in the depths of my despair, I find a spark, a glimmer of the strength that lies within the dark. Breaking free from the chains of doubt and fear. Embracing who I am, shedding every tear. I don't belong here. Echoing screams inside my mind. I don't belong here. Breaking through the walls I've confined. I don't belong here. Feel the rage, let it ignite. I don't belong here. Catharsis in the dead of night. Shattering the doubts, tearing down the lies. Rising from the ashes, reaching for the skies. Break these walls of insecurity. Embracing who we are, setting ourselves free. I don't belong here. Echoing screams turn into cries of light. I don't belong here. Breaking through the darkness into light. I don't belong here. Feel the power, let it rise. I don't belong here. Victory over internal cries. I face the shadows, now I see the dawn. Imposters fade away, my true self is strong.
Air's buzzing with the countdown, can't escape the ticking clock. Sprites dancing across the monitor, we're on this final walk. Pixel dreams are shaping worlds inside our midnight heads. The rush is on, we're living off ambition, hope and dreads. We're punching chords and writing codes on borrowed time. We're building realms before the deadline starts to climb. Our restless minds race to create the perfect scene. This crunch time dream is all we need to feel alive and free. Caffeine fueled delirium ignites the keys we pound. Staring at those glowing squares, the night's our battleground. Characters come to life while we jam to every beat. We'll finish this epic journey and we won't admit defeat. Lights flicker overhead and the code compiles. We're halfway to greatness, determined all the while. Pixels flash in brilliance, forging levels at warp speed. In the hush before the storm, our hearts catch every beat. We're punching chords and writing codes on borrowed time. We're building realms before the deadline starts to climb. Our restless minds race to create the perfect scene. This crunch time dream is all we need to feel alive and free. We're counting all the frames, we're tweaking every line. No turning back now, success is on the vine. The final push is pulsing through this pop-punk vibe. We'll conquer any glitch, yeah, we're unstoppable tonight. We're punching chords and writing codes on borrowed time. We're building roads before the deadline starts to climb. Our restless minds race.
Just give me 1 second here.
This crunch time dream is everything. It's what we really need. Pixel after pixel, we watch our vision take flight. We crash through every barrier, shining bright in the night.
All right, sorry. Needed to fix that that gold there. 'Cause 1, it was inaccurate, and 2, it was way over. Yeah, let's dive in here. So on Tuesday, we were having a bug on this last quest. We wanted to get working. Nutri coming in with that raid. What were you building? I know you were playing everywhere as well. Hey Naya. Hey Luna. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started here. Doing things and stuff in my awesome arc? Absolutely. Building your egg hunt. How's that coming along? I heard you talking about it the other day, but I haven't seen it yet. So I will have to go check that out at some point. Alright, so our issue the arc is not live yet. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm just kidding. So our issue last time was this last objective was never starting, but it was somehow finishing. And that's what we need to solve here today. I'm not exactly sure how that happens. What am I waiting for? I just gotta fix this last thing, and this demo is gonna be published. So hopefully today or Saturday we'll be there. It's not complete, but the demo version will be published. So what I want to do is I want to put some logs over here to make sure Collection objective complete. Make sure this is happening, which I'm pretty sure it is. Let's bring a log over here of this guy. This one would be quest complete. Wait, is that? Yeah, so quest finished. Or can't click on anything over here. 1.5. 1.5 is I just moved that slightly and it's gonna bug me if I don't fix it. So I didn't have, or I accidentally changed my snapping. So 1.5 is gathering the rocks. So when I get them all, it should finish that quest, which is gonna be here. Then here for 1.6 should get started. Start turn in quest. I'm just trying to figure out what part of this flow is the quest logic breaking down. So let's go with that and see where we're at. And as usual, I didn't turn the in-game music off. You would think one of these times, like, I've done it every stream for the last 2 weeks, I think. Eventually I'll remember to do it. But also for some reason it never actually loads the arc on the first try either. Music off.
Screen, we're glowing in its light. From epic fails to genius hacks, the laughter never ends. This high school coding club became our secret band of friends. We scribble code like diaries, forging our own way. Rewinding lines and errors, we'll fix them all someday. And in each silly prank, there's a spark that keeps us strong. A faith that we can build the world we've dreamed of all along. Hey, we're gonna code our dreams unbreakable at heart. Remember silly pranks and glitches shining like our art. Though the screens are cracked and time's moving fast, we'll hold these memories tight, these coding dreams will last. Now we're older, but these moments still ignite our souls. The battered laptops, the laughter, the stories we told. Every snippet of code still glimmers in our mind. A testament to how we never left that spark behind. Now we're older, but these moments still ignite our souls. The battered laptops, the laughter, the
How was your stream, Nutri?
every snippet of code still glimmers.
You get a lot done?
A testament to how we never left that spark behind. Hey, we're gonna code our dreams unbreakable at heart. Remember silly pranks and glitches shining like our art. Though the screens are cracked and time's moving fast, we'll hold these memories tight, these coding dreams will last. Our high school hallways fade, but our future's burning bright. We'll code the next horizon like we did late every night.
Moonwalking through town. Why not?
Lights, camera, action, go, whoa. Streaming live, the crowd's aglow. Pixels race the screen delight. Game dev hustle through the night. Viewers gather, hearts in hand. Follows flying across the land. Suns pop up, the sound is sweet. Every click we're on repeat. Twitch party, electric vibes. Where gaming magic truly thrives. Join the fun, it's never bland. Together here, a digital band. Coding dreams while chats explode. Building worlds as bits bestowed. Every sub a cheer that rings. Virtual high fives flow like springs. Pixels spread like wildfire on. Games and laughs till break of dawn.
We probably should change that dialogue before we publish, but at the same time, we'll see. It is a demo, right? This is very cool. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Love the roughed up areas. I can't take too much credit for the design of anything. Alright, let's see. I don't know why I'm getting spammed with rotate. Collection quest complete. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This is not making it easy to see what's going on. What is rotating? What would be rotating around here?
Hope once lived in my keyboard, each line a spark of light. But I'm losing track of reasons. Trapped in
Let's go see what we have as rotate nodes.
the knots I can't untie. Motivations in free fall. I'm scared to even try. I stumble through the syntax. The glow in me has died. Well, once I found redemption, now I'm
Okay, all of this has to do with my bunny, so we're getting rid of the bunny.
now it's stealing all my air. I'm
Damn, son.
Rella with the 33 months. Thank you for that resub. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you're having a good week.
buried under half-formed ideas. They echo through the screen. Time's a thief of confidence, unraveling every scene. I see the project mocking me, a labyrinth of pain. My dreams are choking in the gloom, and I'm the one to blame.
So I could probably add like a shortcut that just skips me ahead to this last quest. But I'm afraid that if I do that, it's gonna just work. And it's something somewhere else that's causing some kind of issue with this last quest happening. You wrote a novel in Discord? That's alright, I'll read it in a little bit. We'll probably put something over here, like a bin or something for you to put the scraps into, just so it's not an empty spot.
I'm rising from these tangled threads.
So once we get this bug figured out, we'll do a little bit of polish and stuff like that. Where is Miss Maya? She was sitting on the couch watching some videos on YouTube. I can't see the couch right now, so I don't know if she's still there. But if she is, she just heard me say her name, so she's going to pop up in chat in the next 5 seconds.
Late night sessions with my code. Debugging madness overload. QA says our scripts are froze. Dreams and weekends quickly closed.
You didn't finish.
Oh, it haunts my sleep. Keywords in a tangled heap. Page speed test crash on repeat. Rankings crumbling at my feet. Web dev driving me insane. Browser
She must not be sitting there still then.
compatibility's a game. Cross that line, will never tame. CSS a twisted maze. Pixels lost in rendering haze. Old IE with its
Oh,
old
there she
ways.
is.
Modern trends in browser craze. Accessibility, my plight. Aria screams into the night. Screen readers are constant fight. Everybody needs the right. Web dev driving me insane. Browser wars bring only pain. Compatibility's a game. Cross that line will
I do wonder how difficult it would be to make a better progress bar. Alright. What's 1.5 finished? Somewhere up here I should have gotten objective success, collection objective completed, collection quest completed, and then just straight to finished quest 1.6. So 1.6 is never starting, but it's finishing. I don't understand how that's possible.
compatibility's a game. Cross that line will never tame.
So it's gotta be... It's gotta be here.
The neon glow lights up my room. The chat's already scrolling fast. Emotes dancing on the screen. Each joke's built to add out last. I'm singing with the
And I can't see anything
playful banter to the place.
like that. So let's bring this up here. Alright.
Follow sparks the stage. We are live.
Can make a spinning wheel.
Glitchy overlays. Keep our spirits.
I could probably come up with some different designs for
Shout it till we
what the progress bar looks like.
mission. We are live.
Start quest.
Flying left and right, chats fueling every line. We stumble on a glitch, but laugh instead of whine. The music pulses louder with every hype-filled beat. We're weaving heartfelt hooks into this pop punk treat. Hearts race faster than the broadband.
Activates this guy.
Lights flash across the webcam. We're ready to break through every crash, every
goes through all of this. Which then feeds into here to get the quest number. I have no connection to the index out of bounds, so I'm not doing any error handling there. Quest ID, quest name. On quest started, I do have a quest ID out of bounds. Which is feeding off of what is this? Get list entry by index. Just taking in. So it's getting the number of objectives. Hey, Magi.
Lines of code reflect the state inside my head.
So let me.
Each function calls for balance where my thoughts have fled.
I don't think it has anything to do with any of this stuff. So we're going to package this up again. I do think
Breaking down the barriers, cleaning up the mess, refactoring every part, striving for success. Patterns emerging from the chaos.
it might be the index out of bounds. But if the index is out of bounds, it's not ending the quest, it's just throwing an error. So where is my on quest started? My on quest finished is coming from the objective UI. So what that tells me woke himself up talking in his sleep. So, finished quest 1.6 happens twice. Not sure why it happens twice. However, that does make me think that there is not an objective here. Or quest ID. Because the quest starts here. We go through, get objectives for quest. We get the objective list. We do a for each to add the objectives. Add objective. And then just the fact of adding objectives should show it. And then the on quest finish comes from when all the objectives for that quest are completed. Did I fix the bug from last stream? That's what we're working on right now. I'm still a little bit confused how it's even happening. Let's do some do a little bit of logging in here.
A legacy of mentors passing through. Passing watching you ignite. From the
We'll just do this to log what objectives are being added to the objective UI. We're also just going to do this to see what objectives are being added to the list in general.
remember those late nights, bugging side by side, facing every obstacle, nowhere left to hide. Now I see you rise.
What we should see here
Every line you write, every code you seal. It's bittersweet to let you take.
Alright, so the objective is there. Alright, this is the objective that's not showing up. So I have a log that it is being added to the list.
Is in your hands today, guiding others on their own way. Passing the torch, watching you ignite. From the shadows to the brilliance of the light. Every lesson shared, every tear we've shed. You're growing stronger, forging paths ahead.
Alright, so I can see show quest objective dialogue, starting quest 1.1, pick up yesterday's scraps, which is the objective.
Now you're lighting up the way back home. Passing the torch, the flames alive.
Right, log take. So, alright, my logging is working. So I guess let's play through again and see what happens when we get to the end.
From the shadows to the brilliance of the light. Every lesson shared, every tear we've shed. You're growing stronger, forging paths ahead. Keep the fire burning bright. Shine your light. Late night lights in Arcadia's glow, developing dreams in a digital show. Fun times rolling with every click. Viewers laughing, it's a magic trick. Game worlds built from code to life. Joystick heroes avoiding strife. Comments flying faster than light. Arcadia's buzz feels just right. Follows and subs coming in hot. Streaming this world, yeah, it means a lot. Laughs and cheers fill up the night. Arcadia equals pure delight.
Can't think of a reason why
Keyboard tapping,
the
rhythm
quest would finish twice.
What will you drink? Viewers follow on this wild ride. In Arcadia, nowhere to hide. Islands formed pixel by pixel. Viewers chat, they make it official. Streams alive like a beating heart. Arcadia ignites, that's just the start. Late night whisper, secrets unfold. Game of life in actions bold. Codes
Objective success, finish quest 1.3, starting quest 1.4. So, like every other quest, the flow works the same. It's the correct order of things. It's not like I'm doing anything special for this last quest. It's all the same logic. Here, objective success. I don't like sideways scrolling here. Objective success, finish 1.4. Starting quest 1.5, gather 3 rocks from the mine, which is what our objective is. Everything's cycling through as it's supposed to here.
Stepping into the unknown, lines of code before my eyes. Syntax like a puzzle, dreams tangled in disguise. Every keystroke's a question, every bug's a fear, facing endless possibilities.
Inside joke for 15 years that you forgot the inside part of the joke.
Heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of the screen. Thoughts racing through the chaos of a digital dream. Can I navigate the sea, find my way to shore, or drown in the uncertainty?
Alright, so
Wanting more.
objective 1.1 complete, finished 1.5.
Hello world inside
Then straight to finished 1.6.
with every line I write.
It didn't add any objective.
Nervous energy
It didn't start 1.6.
on this brand new journey. I'm ready to surprise.
And then it finishes 1.6 again.
Plugging through the darkness, searching for the light. Errors in my pathway, pushing through the night. Every challenge that I face fuels the fire within, turning fear into ambition. Let the coding begin.
In the silence of creation.
So what I want to do here then,
Every choice I've made from the first hello to the lines that intertwine, building worlds within my mind. One step at a time. Hello world inside my head. I'm reaching out to you.
build a little bit more advanced of a log here.
I'm finding something true. Nervous energy ignites.
Make sure that this objective is being added for the correct quest number.
I'm ready to surprise.
I think we're gonna need
Breaking through the
objective
Every moment, letting courage flow. We smash these walls of fiction, our confidence
this guy.
with all we have. This is our fight tonight.
hello world inside my head. I'm reaching out to you. With every line I write.
For quest. This guy. The grid snapping was turned off. It's a little annoying. So much to look forward to, like forgetting key moments together. That's true. We're also relatively forgetful people in general, so I will not be surprised. Alright, so this one we don't have to play all the way through to see this log. All these should just be here at the beginning. Alright, deliver the rocks for quest 1.6. So it's got the right quest number. One dot 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6.
This chaos in my mind, a shout erupts from deep within, no mercy left to find. My senses overload, the frustration never quits. I'm teetering on the edge, surrender or resist. Line by line, I chase a phantom bug I can't contain. Cursed loops and
Camera's
trap
just
bugs,
stuck
fueling my
here.
pain. Twitching my fingers, no solution in sight. I'm running on adrenaline, locked in an endless fight. Reboot after reboot, blood and red. I can't silence the cynic living rent free in my head. Desperation in the keys, I'm beating on the desk, determined to emerge victorious from this test. I can't believe I'm here again, on the brink of another breakdown.
EX Zach. Just rated with 4 viewers. Welcome to the stream.
Something in me refuses to give in.
Thank you for that raid. What what were you working on? What were you streaming?
From this chaos in my mind, a shout erupts from deep within, no mercy left to find. My senses overload, the frustration
Been doing some pixel art. Nice.
teetering on the edge. Surrender or resist. I won't let the meltdown own me, even though it's fierce. I'll tear through every obstacle, cut through every fear. Cause once the fix appears, I'll feel the chains unwind.
So I'm pretty sure we're getting this log. What are we looking at here? So this is a game called Everywhere, which is currently in beta, but it's a UGC platform for building games, places, assets, things like that. So think kind of like, you know, Unreal Engine or Unreal Creator, the Fortnite Creator, whatever it's called, UEFN. But it uses no code. It uses all of the these nodes for logic. You can build all your logic in nodes. You can build your levels out of the assets they provide. But yeah, I mean, you can build pretty much anything you want. But yeah, all visual. A lot of the some of the nodes are pretty easy to just pick up if you've got, you know, no coding experience whatsoever. You can pick them up. Some of the other ones take a little bit of having at least a little bit of experience in programming in general to kind of piece things together. But I mean, it's all pretty. It's definitely something that's easily learnable. And right now we're just trying to debug. We have an issue. We built like this whole quest system for doing quests within the game that we're building, and it's working for all of our quests except for this very last one that we just added. We're just trying to debug what's different here. Something is clearly different. But unfortunately, I don't know what it is that's different. Just looking through here to see if any of these nodes are... Sounds like game dev, exactly. Just looking through to see if I have something just connected wrong. But, I mean, it doesn't look like it. What was this log? Collection quest complete. So that log is happening. So I know this is getting here. Start quest 1.5 is happening, which should be this guy here, start quest. Which then goes into our macro here. Start the quest. but that log for starting the quest is never happening. So start quest is this guy, which breaks down into here.
A new day's begun.
Wait, where am I logging the start quest? Am I doing that out here? Yeah, I'm doing that out here. Starting quest. Of this quest started and this quest finished, which is this quest started is on quest start, so this is never happening, which makes it even more strange that the quest finished is happening. I'm never pushing more objectives into here. If I'm not pushing any more objectives into here, then there shouldn't be any way that oh, that's am I trying to hide the UI for some reason? Hiding the UI calls on all complete, which it shouldn't, and that's actually probably the bug we saw last stream when we were trying to hook these up. But nothing's connected to this, right? Show hide UI. Nothing is connected to that. And that wasn't an event, right? No, that's a macro input. But if anything triggers this, which would be what is that? The true add objective. This is whenever value changes. Well, let's not do that, because that shouldn't be whenever value changes. That should be when the add objective trigger is called, right? Add objective. Okay. So that, let's see, that should do something, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so this is the game that I'm building, which is intended to be kind of like a linear story progression type game. That I have a lot of things planned for it, but we're gonna see how far we can get.
Brainstorming, we're dancing in our chairs, laughing at how randomly scribbles turn to dares. We'll code them in the morning, but for now we riff and play, chugging energy in tandem, forging madness till day. Night air humming loud, adrenaline's on blast, creativity's exploding, we're living way too fast. We're making something epic from these scraps of dough and ink. When the sunrise hits, we'll watch this legend sink. Hey, we're writing legends with great.
Our spaceship didn't fly again. That's the second time I've seen that bug happen. But only the second time I've seen it happen. I mean, it doesn't matter, it's just kind of like an extra little effect for the game for right now, but Still odd.
We're shouting out the lines, half delirious, half inspired. Pizza boxes keep the stories from being retired. Every scribble gets a chord, every chord gets a cheer. We're unstoppable tonight. Who needs sleep here? Hey, we're writing legends with greasy pen strokes, tearing through power chords, fueled by silly jokes. This late night mania is all that we need. Our digital destiny, pop punk guarantee. We'll laugh at all the chaos and the anthems we've devised. When this caffeine crash comes, we'll
Grab some
dream
food.
the next surprise.
All right, enjoy your food. Thanks again for the raid.
Static pulses in my headphones, the camera's set to roll. I feel the weight of all these usernames, I'm losing self-control. Heartbeat synced with since the grind.
And then if you haven't left yet already, I should have did this sooner. But if you're interested in the game, there's some information about it and the link to their website.
Welcome to my life.
Sergeant Scribe, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream.
Still I cling to the screen, I can't turn away. A million eyes watch me break or shine. Every second's do or die, every breath on the line.
Laid in on the raid. No worries.
I'm caught in the crossfire, chasing validation.
You made it, and that's what's important.
Back fuels this twisted fascination. Will I let them down, or can I rise above the doubt? I'm trapped in the spotlight, I can't live without. Mic check 1 2. The chat blows up, spilling secrets. I'm addicted to the rush. A flood of hearts on the screen, but it's never enough. Spikes in adrenaline, then I feel the crash rough. Am I just a puppet for the cheers and the hype? Holding on to every follower like it's saving my life.
Just kind of like speed running through the game here real quick, because I'm just trying to test this last quest that's causing an issue. Okay. So we're still getting finished 1.5 collection quest completed, and then straight to finished 1.6. It's not starting 1.6. Which is the frustrating part, because it literally on 1.5 finished. Quest start. That's quest start. I'm finished. 1.5 finished. It logs collection quest complete. So we're getting that. And then 1.6 start is literally all it does. We're getting the quest collection. Then we're getting the quest is finished. Only reason we would get finished is if all of our objectives were complete. I'm not getting this log at all, or the objectives being added to the objective UI. So there is no objective being added. Hey Taz, thanks for stopping by.
But just as the drama dies down, you try to leave and
That's not nice. Oh, respectfully. Alright. So the only other way this would happen Alright, see you, Taz. Only reason this would happen is if either I send in a quest without, or an objective without a value. I feel like that shouldn't happen. If I send in a quest without a value, just shouldn't do anything, right? I don't know how I'm sending in an objective without a value. This is the quest name. The quest name. Okay. 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 That might answer some questions. Quest name. On quest started. Quest should still have a name because quest name is based on the first number before the decimal point, right? So 1.1, the quest is 1, the subquest is 1. 1.2, the quest is 1, the subquest is 2. So I'm somehow getting a quest without a name, which makes sense because if I'm getting the quest without the name, triggering this node, but I'm also triggering this on all complete, which should say 1.6 complete. But I'm also triggering this trigger, which is clearing all of these objectives out, which when all of those get cleared out, it goes through this logic over here, which then says all the objectives are complete on all complete. That's why I'm getting 2 finished quest logs. So the question now is, how am I getting a quest? So first off, I'm going to remove that link. Because ultimately, if I'm clearing all the objectives, it's going to go through this logic and give me my on all complete anyways. So that's just not necessary. But now we need to figure out how we are getting quest name that doesn't exist. So now we're gonna have to play through the whole thing again.
Redefine our path, moving day. Breaking free, finding peace.
And just like that, our spaceship is working again. I don't understand that bug, to be honest. I'm not doing anything to affect that spaceship. Just sometimes it doesn't go. It's not even common. I'll have to check and see if there's like a small gap in the trigger volume for that or something, where you can like sneak by it or something. But even when I walk past it, it doesn't re-trigger it, so I don't know.
Casting haunted light in code we groove, seeking bugs to fight. Eyes red raw, but the vision's tight. Coffee cups stacking high near the edge. Ideas weave through the mind like a pledge. Silent struggle cracking complex hedge. Perfection's law makes the brain wedge. Every line a step in the grand design. Each commit a mark where paths align. In the realm of ones and zeros we shine. Digital stone where we etch our sign. Endless loop seeking that pure delight. Algorithms dance in black and white. Variables twist till they fit right. Logic's tune playing through the night. Debugging trails where the brave hearts go. Mind solder to the endless coast flow. Victory in the simplest show. In the matrix where geniuses grow.
Yeah, I don't know. So what we should have here, I guess I'm logging it in multiple places, but Fading Embers, that's the name of the quest. That's quest 1's name. So now let's see, after we collect these rocks, if we are getting a log there with no quest name. Which, to me, seems like the only logical thing that's happening. I just don't quite understand how that's happening. I also wonder what on Ov node is switching so much here. Finish quest 1.5, finish quest 1.6, finish quest 1.6. I don't have any log or the quest name.
Anxious heart dividing, torn between two calls. A click away from strangers, but my
What's the objective complete? What's the finishes 1.5? I logged that's happening, and it just goes straight to finished quest 1.6.
I've become. I'm caught between two worlds, chasing digital applause. My life
No objectives completed, no nothing.
healing from the cause. I hunger for connection, but I'm drowning in a screen. How do I hope
This is so frustrating.
and stay what they foreseen?
Add objective.
priorities tilt. I mask the shame with banter and neon overlays. But behind the manic laughter, regret is locked away. You're fighting for attention in a world that
So yeah, add objective is triggering this to set the quest name as well. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
you're losing real connections, disappearing without trace.
This hide UI
I'm caught between two worlds, chasing digital.
can't do that. But this logic of clearing the objective if the quest name isn't there, I feel like isn't even valid.
I stare at the faces I love, drifting in my blind spot.
Like, if I just disconnect that, connect that to there,
You've got my heart's in both realities, but something has to give. Let go of the illusions, remember how to live.
okay, so this is where the quest name,
I'm caught between
the other quest name log is coming from.
demands, reaching out for balance.
That's the quest name that's coming into here. Hide quest objective, show quest objective.
Beyond this screen, I'll never rest inside me, be present and be seen.
I miss the ones who matter, and I hope it's not too late.
Screen lights, blazing eyes, red and dry. Code flows like fire, hear the fans cry. Tide warrior in this digital fight. Night after night, chasing that high. Hands moving fast as they can't keep up. Chat lines scrolling.
So we'll see what that does.
Subs roll in dopamine
I
rush.
feel like
Paper dreams, pixelated lush. Twitch flame,
hold on one second.
death till the dead of night. Follows rolling like thunder. In the game we all wander. Lines of code shaping worlds unseen. Pixels born from fever.
Cat's trying to climb up on my desk again, but he doesn't want to be on stream today. He ran away.
Line makes the screen thrive. Eyes flicker in the low light. Reflections of a digital right. Bit by bit battle the bugs. Crash and burn. Coffee chug. Sharing crowds through the
He's trying to come back.
virtual applause lacks no sheen. Every follow fuels the plight. Building worlds out of the night. Twitch flame burning bright, game dev till the dead of night. Follows rolling like
Caught him.
thunder. In the game we all wander.
There you go. Say hi. Say hi.
Burning bright, game dev till the dead of night. Follows rolling like thunder. In the game we all wander. Lines of code
I can't play very well with you like this, Nacho.
from fever dreams. Control S keeps the heart alive. Every line makes the screen thrive.
How well do I know the map?
Eyes flicker in the low light. Reflections of a digital right. Bit by bit battle the bugs. Crash and burn, coffee chugs. Cheering crowds through the screen. Virtual applause lacks no sheen. Every follow fuels the plight. Building worlds out of the night. Twitch, flame, burning bright.
There we go.
Till the dead of night. Follows rolling like thunder. In the game we all wander.
He didn't like it, I guess.
Meetings running overtime, agendas going nowhere. Ideas clash like
So far, I haven't seen any issues with disconnecting that part of the logic in the quest UI or in the objective UI thing. Can't think. I mean, I know I originally put that there because the idea was to make it go away. You just clear out the quest name. I just don't think that's valid. It'll go away anytime I think that all your objectives are cleared out. And then it'll come back anytime you add new objectives. I mean, if you don't put a quest name, that's kind of, I guess that's kind of on me as the developer to fix that. So we'll see if that does anything. I'm still not sure how that was even happening to begin with, or if that's even the issue that we're running into. Alright, the cat has left me. Yep. That's what he does. He does drive-by love.
I don't wanna be the one who falls apart. Let's fix the communication, heal the broken hearts. We can overcome the friction, find our way back home. Together.
Yep. He just comes on through, gives you love, and then leaves. Okay. So I still have 2 logs for Finish Quest 1.6. This bug's gonna drive me crazy. Sounds like what you do to Magi when he's working. Walk by, smooch him on the head, and keep going. Maya does that to me sometimes too. He just wants to stay around, but also wants to jump into the kitten area. We don't have any kittens for him to jump into a kitten area. Is this... What is all of this? Is this part What is all of this?
that keeps me holding on through the sleepless nights. I'm forging to the dawn. Deep longing dreams breaking through the
Oh, this is
fighting off the shadows.
this doing any? This is very old stuff. I don't know how that's even still in here, to be honest.
Triumph in the coding, see the fire in my eyes.
Stacks of coffee cups of midnight oil, fueling my resolve. Every challenge that I face, another problem to solve.
All of this logic has been bundled up into these guys. But I'm wondering,
In the silence of the night, I hear my heart collide. With every line I debug, I find a peace inside. Through the struggle and the pain, I discover who I am. Rising from the shadows, becoming more than just a man.
objective ID.
Night, fighting off the shadows, stepping into light. From the depths of sleepless devotion,
Let me throw a log into here.
in the cold, I see the fire in my eyes.
I don't understand how this would be an issue. Checking objective cleared.
Embracing every moment, letting
I feel like possibly
we can conquer every nightmare, rise above the screams, turning sleepless nights into our debugging dreams. Debugging dreams breaking through
5 kittens will be 3 weeks old on the 14th. It's a lot of kittens. Be climbing on all of your furniture.
triumph in the coding, see the fire. Found my way through the dark.
So when this objective completes, it triggers both of these to clear. When it clears, so the idea with the clear is, so if this objective finishes, this objective becomes this objective, and this objective will become this objective. What I feel like's happening, because I have 3 logs, this objective is being cleared, but for some reason this logic for these ones to clear is triggering. So this is my finish quest 1.5, and then these 2 clearing is why I'm getting the 2 finish quest 1.6s. Why it doesn't do this on any other quest is beyond me. So the objective becomes the objective, which becomes the objective. Exactly. Glad you're following along. It doesn't do this on any other quest. Where this is an issue. However, maybe it is doing it on every other quest, and it's like a race condition where it's just so happens to be there's enough other stuff going on between every other quest that it gets through all of that before the next quest starts. And for this quest, it's not. So that log that I just put in will hopefully answer that for me.
I've hit 100 walls. Every crash just fuels the fight. I'll answer every call. No sleep inside. I'm living off neon cans. When the cold compiles, I'll feel like Superman. Hey, hey, I'm gonna rewrite.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Shout at the arrows till they're running in fright. On with energy drinks, I'm dancing
finish quest 1.1, starting quest 1.2. Checking objectives cleared, finish quest, starting 1.1. And here, checking objectives cleared, checking objectives cleared. So it is doing it, but it's most likely returning false for these because a new objective was added already. So that is exactly what's happening there. The question I have now is why is there not an objective for that last quest? Because we do have... Can't scroll back far enough in the logs to see it. But I think we do still have this log in here. It's logging which objectives are being added. So what's happening is this is coming out here saying on quest finished. On quest finished is going out here and it has the quest ID. And saying finished quest ID 1.6. Which means in order for it to be saying finished quest 1.6, our quest ID here has to be 1.6. Our quest ID there, which is this guy, only gets set when our quest ID is set here, which comes from two places: when we create the quest and when we start the quest. So start quest 1.6 has to be triggering quest ID out of bounds. Let's put a log on that. It's also quest add failed. Do I have an objective add failed? I don't know why I didn't check all of these. I'm gonna make that a warning. And that a warning. Actually, we're gonna make these errors. Those are both error scenarios. That also means I can filter this by errors. So that's interesting. Let's see where these are coming from. This is our... I have no idea why this is being spammed right now. This here's fine.
Barriers, tearing down the fear, embracing every challenge, letting courage steer. We conquer all the chaos, rise above the strain. Release, stay panic, but we break the chains. Release, stay panic, racing against time.
These apparently aren't coming from anywhere.
I'm crossing the line, heavy guitars crashing, echoing my fight in this frantic.
This may have been from before.
Release stays here, the fear subsides. From panic to triumph, I found my stride.
I actually think all of those are from. None of them are showing up here. That's where all my objectives are being added.
So many hours on these loops, I can't recall the sun. Days blur into late night coding.
I just want to get through this intro cinematic real quick. Alright, so we have 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. All the objectives added.
Pressure suffocating, I'm drowning in the loop. My own regrets will say every misstep, every moment that I let slip away. Echoes in the silence, haunting me night and day.
I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for a light, hoping to rewrite the past to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm yearning to break free. A newfound resolve inside me, praying it sets me free.
I run in circles, trapped by code that's twisting up my soul. Spending my life behind this screen instead of reaching a goal. Apologies to every friend I kept on red, but now I'm stepping forward, done repeating what I've said. Guilt can be a burden, yet it's also a sign. It's calling you to wake up, to redraw the line. Let the tears lead to healing, let your heart realign. There's still a chance to mend the days you left behind.
I'm crying out through all this pain,
1.6.
hoping to
Start quest.
to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm yearning to break free. A newfound resolve inside me, praying it sets me free.
Add quest. Start quest. Quest ID.
I'm stepping off this hamster wheel, reclaiming every breath.
There's strength in your confession, you're not bound by regret.
I'll forge a better path, let these loops guide me home.
We'll rise above the cycle, no longer left alone.
Delete those logs for now.
I'm crying out through all this pain.
I'm actually going to go through and delete a bunch of logs. Just
Rewrite the past to make these
none of the logs we have right now are helpful
endless loops of sorrow.
in solving this issue.
Finally breaking
We're going to leave that one.
a newfound resolve inside me. This
Um,
time I choose me.
Quest add failed. Quest add failed.
I've laid my guilt to rest. To start
Leave this one.
no more loops to bury.
This is quest name on quest start.
My sink is overflowing, got no time to scrub a dish. I'd rather slay a dragon made of code than grant one grown-up wish. Pizza crust is ancient, but I'm lost in epic quests. My chores can wait another day, I'm sure they'll pass the test. Hey, I'm chasing
So we,
that laundry pile.
I mean, we know,
Coding is never time defiled.
we at least know sort of what's happening. What is this? Objective failed. Objective success. Starting quest. Finish quest.
The dust on every shelf reflects my question
There's definitely something wrong with it starting quest 1.6.
then fold clothes into a pile.
We're getting the value because we're telling it to get the value.
Reality is knocking. It's
What I want to know is if we're
pretend I'm AFK, 'cause I've got lines of code galore. A fierce rebellion brewing in these glitchy frames.
a list of numbers.
Morning, fueled by pixel flames. Hey, I'm chasing pixel glory. Forget that laundry pile. Time spent coding is never time defiled. So call me lazy, say I'm stuck in a fantasy phase. I'm building worlds with these lines. Never wasted days.
Nah, I've got dungeons to conquer. Mop the floor? Why bother? I'm a digital rocker.
These chores can sit and wait while I chase my source code highs. This self-deprecating madness keeps me feeling so alive. Hey, I'm chasing pixel glory. Forget that laundry pile. Time spent coding is never
I bet it's this.
so call me lazy, say I'm stuck in a fantasy phase. I'm building worlds with these lines. Never
I do index out of bounds here.
wasted days. Never
Enter quest index out of bounds. Something in there about starting the quest is failing without logging anything. I think there's only 2 spots where that could happen, and where we just put a log is one of them.
It's my only light. Lines of code echoes in a silent night. Isolation tastes like metal on my tongue. My eyes are
We will eventually fix the other issue. I don't think the other issue is actively causing any problems right now.
loneliness is creeping in, pounding like
It's just not exactly how we expect it to work.
code, but the static still hums. Anxious footsteps tapping in my mind. Desperate for some solace I can't seem to find. I'm lost in the swirling storm, coding through the pain. My heartbeat's amplified, but I can't escape the rain.
Get that log,
Let it break these walls tonight.
and we'll know for sure this is the issue. We may be able to fix that tonight. We'll see how much time we have left when we get there. But if we can at least identify where the issue is at,
Searching for my own relief.
then it should be pretty easy for us to fix on Saturday if we can't get to it today.
Pressure building, no place to hide. I coded myself into a cage, locked with my own fear. But maybe if I sing this code, someone somewhere will hear. I'm lost in a swirling storm, coding through the pain. My heartbeat's amplified, but I can't escape the rain. If there's hope out there, let it break these walls tonight. I'm reaching through the solitude, craving a glimpse of light. All the echoes fade for a moment in my mind. A fragile piece emerges, if only I can find connection. connection in the silence.
Right, let's
In the code,
give this a shot.
promise, my heart's not alone. I'm lost in the swirling storm, coding through the pain. My heartbeat's amplified, but I'll outrun the rain. There is hope out there, it cracks the shell so tight. I'm reaching through the solitude, drawn to the guiding light. The morning light floods my screen, the chat's starting to roll. I'm sipping soda, warming up for another epic show. Goofy banter in the feed, emojis on overload. As soon as I hit go live, the hype is set to explode. Hey! Confetti's raining down with every brand new sub. Hey! The chat is wild and rowdy, and I'm soaking up the love. This pop punk joy,
Let's see.
the vibe so bright. Streaming in the sunshine, living
So that checking objectives cleared is exactly why we're getting the 1.6 finished. I don't see
silly voices, sound alerts, comedic riffs galore. Tossing
the other log that we just added.
I'm always hungry for more. From pub to LOL, the hype train's full speed. We got
Let's take a look at
wings, all that we need. I see the cheers popping up in neon lights.
I feel pretty confident that the issue is in the start quest flow.
On stream, pure endorphin fix. In this bright pop punk tune, we
It's not that one. Possibly this one.
with every brand new sub. The chat is wild and rowdy, and I'm soaking up the love. This pop punk joy keeps the vibe so bright. Streaming in the sunshine, living that Twitch life. Every sub feels like a fireworks show. Emote spam, face cam glow.
Let's get a couple more logs out here.
Never alone. This channel's become our second.
So I would like to see
Confetti's raining down with every brand new sub. The chat is wild and rowdy, and I'm soaking up the love. This pop punk joy keeps the vibe so bright. Streaming in the sunshine, living that Twitch life. We raise our hands high, ride the hype train till it ends. Sun
I'd
so
like to see the value of this guy and this guy. Let's pull these out here.
I saw bugs in my code. It's still not gonna compile when I run it on Monday.
No, not this guy.
I'll be bugging all week. I'll be bugging all week.
This guy.
Not a way to detox.
We'll trigger both of these off of this. And this should be
Have you still not built it? I made it again.
subquest.
Fight hidden well in my code.
And this should be west.
There's confusion indeed. And as
I should hopefully just log what quest and subquest is being sent to the start quest, so I can see if there's something strange going on.
bugs from below, ripping my soul, draining the runtime out. Down in the void, nullified joys, bugs. Who shall stay and who shall exit? Say the magic words, say them if you wanna win. Say the line and say it again, say again, say again.
Quest 1, Subquest 1. Quest 1, Subquest 2. It's actually... Let's, before I get too far into that... I should have no decimal points on any of these, so we're going to get rid of decimal points. I'm going to make these warnings. The reason I want to make those warnings is I want to turn logs off.
My scribbled notes are scattered. I'm haunted by mistakes.
Alright, Quest 1, Subquest 1.
Prototype after prototype, each one seems to break.
Quest 1, Subquest 2.
Chasing visions through the chaos, but they slip out of view. Every glitch feels personal, like I'm coming unglued.
Not sure what that get list element by index node is. Been walking through up there, but it seems like a problem for a different day.
The dream still shines, I'll keep forging forward, I won't leave it behind. I'm rising from the broken blueprint, stepping through the pain. Each glitch that felt like failure now guides me to reclaim. In the fire of every melt,
Quest 1, Subquest 3.
refuse to die. When the final piece steps into place, I lift my spirit high. Memory leaks and phantom bugs, they taunt me in the night. I question my devotion, am I losing sight? Yet something in me won't surrender, though the code might fray. I'm building worlds from fragments I can't turn away. Keep breathing through the errors, there's promise in this fight. Our broken prototypes can still birth something bright. A masterpiece lies hidden, stitched in lines you wrote. Don't let the doubts drown out your love, it's time to stay afloat. I'm rising from the broken blueprint, stepping through the pain.
I feel like I shrunk.
Each glitch that felt like failure now guides me to reclaim. In the fire
My chair shrunk on me.
a spark refused to die. When the final piece steps into place, I lift my spirit high. I wrestle with the code, illusions of defeat. But hope is coded into every line. Our strength
Quest 1, Subquest 4.
will push beyond the failure
What is this, Alice in Wonderland? Exactly.
and watch the dawn arise.
My chair took the blue pill. Or the red pill. Whichever one it was.
Blueprint stepping through the pain. Each glitch that felt like failure now guides me to reclaim. In the
Quest 1, Subquest 5.
refuse to die. When the final piece steps into place, I lift my spirit high. Found a missing puzzle piece. The cracks begin to heal. These broken prototypes shaped a world I can finally feel.
Quest 1, Subquest 6.
again. Every line's a threat. Compile errors mock me, I haven't won them yet. My heart's pounding like a drum, frustration on repeat. I'd slam my keyboard through the floor if that would bring relief.
I'm not getting a log.
The stack traces glare at me in neon red.
It says either of those indexes are out of bounds.
I'm burning with teen angst till the fix is finally done. All the anger melts away when the code at last runs. I'm tangled in the parentheses, lost in curly braces. Every compile meltdown leaves me raging at blank faces. Sinking into snarky solos, I shred away my pain, hoping to piece it all together when I hit build again.
This is where we're checking. Let's grab another one of these.
Swirling in my mind, teenage desperation climbs higher.
This will be
One more brace, one more
allowed sub quests.
for that glorious moment. Code springs to
Let's see if this is an issue.
the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic,
Because that feeds into this guy,
burning with teen angst till the
which would log this if that was not true.
anger melts away when the code at last runs. I feel the tension fade.
We call this guy
Retreat,
to get the quest name.
but I can't wait for that
And we push out the quest name and say
line typed in.
quest started.
The errors forced
This is never happening.
console flashes success. My soul's gotta scream. Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic chords to write it in my head.
So I come here,
With teen angst till the fix is finally done. All the
just do that. I don't need the number here.
code at last runs. Compile errors fade like
Quest
old
name.
regrets of yesterday. I might
I think it was
be
a
moody, but
drink me bottle and a cookie.
angst away.
The pills are the matrix. I think you're right. Warning, warning. We change this to a warning.
Stepping up from the shadows, now I'm in the light, guiding
All right. So pretty much,
using late night talks, mentoring the crew, balancing the pressure with everything I do. Questions in my mind, am I enough to guide? Watching every move, feeling all the tide, but there's a spark inside that
let's just look that false up to this guy as well. I won't know exactly which one it's coming from. But I think I should be able to. We'll see. So we have quest name, allowed subquests, quest subquests. We know what quest and what subquests we're trying to start, how many subquests are allowed for that quest, what that quest's name is. If any of those logs are blank, or we don't get any of those logs, we'll know something's up. If we do get an inner quest index out of bounds, we know that either this list, one of these two lists, we're trying to fetch a value that doesn't exist. Or we'll know that the subquest we're trying to get is greater than the number of allowed subquests.
Rising above the fears, tearing down the wall, embracing every challenge, answering
If we tried watching super old, like from the 80s TV shows,
building something
You guys have tried a couple different shows and they've aged so poorly. So we are currently watching Dexter, which isn't that old. I think Dexter was like early 2000s maybe. Maybe it's older than, I don't know. I don't know exactly when Dexter aired originally. But there are definitely some things that have not aged well in that show as well. But we haven't gone back that far. Not yet, at least.
Together we'll conquer.
Alright, let's turn these logs off. Okay, so I have allowed subquest 6, the quest name. Coming out for all of these so far. I can see my allowed subquests as 6, and it's quest 1.6 that is the issue. My greater than is inclusive, it's greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So subquest 6 should be allowed, but if that's where we're breaking down at, we will we'll adjust that. I don't think it's the allowed subquests, because we did run into issues previously when we weren't incrementing that number, when we were hitting what the max was. But maybe I do have the wrong check in there. Maybe it, well, we'll have to see. If I get to allowed subquest 6, but I don't see a quest name, then I'll know that's the issue. If that's not what I see here, then I don't know. I don't know what the issue is going to be. Enter quest index out of bounds. We have allowed subquest 6, but no quest name. So, my logic there has to be wrong. Let's take a look. Less than, it's less than or equal to. I have subquest allowed, subquest 6. So it shouldn't be wrong. That's exactly what's happening. Is this is getting a false value. which is what's logging our inner quest index out of bounds.
Thinking every change, fearing what's to come.
If it wasn't,
Hope and fear collide.
if it was off of this log,
Like a drum.
our
Can we push it through, or will it
allowed subquests wouldn't have logged.
breath, eyes wide, avoiding any traps.
We're racing against time. Midnight merchandise.
And I suppose it could technically be off this quest, or getting the quest name, but our quest number didn't change through any of these. It's quest 1, and that's been working. So I feel like it has to be this or equal is not working. So what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna make this 7. We're gonna try to play through this one more time, see if it works. And that's possibly a bug that's new with the less than or equals to node. But I'm gonna try to speed run through this. We're gonna test if that changes anything. And then we're probably not going to get any farther than that, because we are really close to end of stream time right now. But I just want to I want to do this last test because this bug has been driving me crazy for a stream and a half now. And if this is the solution, I'll be happy that it's resolved, or that it's identified and we can resolve it on Saturday morning.
Push through the limits, break down every wall, rise above the chaos, hear the victory call. We merge as one, no fear can hold us back. Triumph in the darkness, keeping us on track. We're racing against time, midnight merge tonight. Every line must align, keep the vision in sight. Feel the urgency rise, don't let it tear us apart. Together we stand strong, with one unified heart. The merge is complete, dawn breaks the night. We conquered the tension, stepped into the light.
The monitor's flashing red, my heart's on overload. Every crash feels like heartbreak, but I can't let go. Reaching for a quick fix, coding on a shaky thread. Errors piling up so high, I'm losing my head. Hey, I'm on a bug hunt, chasing down this code. Patching it together so it doesn't explode. Laughing through the drama, raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big sloppy fix. I'm rewriting lines in panic, duct tape solutions galore. Hearts racing like it's heartbreak, can't handle one crash more. Caffeine's fueling my meltdown, comedic rage in tow. I'll smash 1,000 keys until I've won the show. Each failure's just a step on this patchwork ride. I'm band-aiding my heartbreak, can't hide my pride. We're almost there, one more fix to survive. Then this sloppy patch will finally go live. Hey, I'm on a bug hunt, chasing down this code. Patching it together so it doesn't explode. Laughing through the trauma, raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big
Will also make me feel a little bit better if it's an issue with the greater than or equals to node, not my logic specifically. However, if it does work this time, we will we'll wrap things up on Saturday. Then we'll try to do a little bit of a deeper dive into that issue and see exactly what's going on there, so we can make like a valid bug report about it.
No time left to despair. We'll celebrate this patch, 'cause now it's live everywhere.
And yeah, look, there we go. Our objective's there. So there's something wonky going on with that less than or equal to node.
Posters on the basement walls, torch tangled on the floor. We're forging pixel kingdoms.
So hopefully what we get here
We're skipping rules and deadlines.
is you can talk, you get the dialogue, you get all the rocks.
Sweet rebel energy. Hey, we're building worlds in this messy hideaway. Storming power
Then we should
till the
get some money for those rocks.
player madness proves we're chasing every dream. A base
And then demo ends.
no reason scheme. Rappers in the corner.
And then we should get the in-game screen.
We're stacking lines of code. Life's a mania
Perfect.
inspired math. Rebellious hearts pounding
So all of that works beautifully.
but that we
There's something wrong with that node.
glitchy fix.
I don't want to say it's a bug yet. It could simply be that because I'm doing math on these variables, there's like some floating point issue, something or other. We'll definitely do some debugging on that on Saturday.
Frantic test players losing it. Crank the volume up.
And then once we figure out if it is an issue with the node or if it is just an issue with the math, I think either way it's a bug
Nowhere else to go.
because the math shouldn't introduce floating point errors as well. But we'll have to figure out what the issue is. And then we can put it all together so Nutri can add her 1,000,000th and one bug report.
The neighbors might complain, we just rock out more. A glitch here, a bug there, we don't even care. The spirit of rebellion's in the basement air.
Alright, but we're going to wrap things up here. For now, that's working the way it is, so we're just going to leave it this way. We'll do a little bit of cleanup and polish on Saturday, package it all up, and get ready to publish our tech demo here. Try to get rid of some of these logs that we don't need anymore. And then yeah, we'll do some debugging. And then if we have more time after that, I have a couple other things on my list that I would like to get to as well. So, thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll be back on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So hope to see you all there. In the meantime, have a good rest of your week. And see you all on Saturday. Bye.
Lost